Good afternoon. I just got back from an open house over in Elgin. It was a beautiful place, and I met a nice family that said they want to move as soon as they can get a loan. So I connected them to a lender. We'll see how it goes. I'm pretty excited for them. Anyway, I just finished this amazing book. The book was called Models, and the purpose of the book was to provide men with a role model, like a system of how to behave when building and seeking out relationships with women. You know, the understanding of the book being that there aren't great models in place now, which is, a topic for another day. The relationship between masculinity and femininity in a post-feminist world, whatever. The important thing in the book was that when you seek out to create and build these relationships, the two things that you need to do are to polarize and to make yourself vulnerable. Which, on the surface, the most shallow understanding of those words are counterintuitive. When you think of masculinity, you don't think vulnerable. You think tough, you think assertive, you think dominant. But the more I read the book and the more I thought about it, it totally makes sense. This is not something that's in the book, so when you start to go and read the book, which you should, it's a great book, and you remember what I say, don't put my words in the mouth of the guy. The guy's brilliant, and But what it made me think of personally is, in the animal kingdom, the alpha male in a group like a lion or a big silverback gorilla, in order to establish his masculinity, to assert his dominance, he'll expose himself. His weakest parts, his genitals, his neck, he'll open his chest up wide, essentially saying, hey, this is me, I'm on the line. You can't hurt me. So it makes perfect sense. And another thing that he was talking about a lot is polarization. So whenever you meet someone, and it was specifically about meeting girls, approaching girls, or making relationships that you're already in work. So the thing that you need to do in these relationships that you already have, or to build new ones, is to polarize someone, because 99% of the people are going to be neutral towards you. So you need to show them your true self as soon as possible, so that they can polarize to one end or the other. They can either like you, love you, be attracted to you, or reject you, push you away. Either way is good. You don't want people in your life that are going to reject the person you really are, and you want to know which of the people out there are the ones that are going to love you. Which, I like that. I like that a lot. It's a very liberating idea in the world of relationships. And I would like, to apply something like that to not just my relationships with women, but with friends, with work associates, with potential customers and clients. And I like that. So I have a little bit of trouble connecting it with this other idea that there is a right way to conduct yourself with women, being chivalrous with friends in public situations or business situations where there is etiquette, manners, ways to conduct yourself properly. So, for example, how to win friends and influence people. I would have to say that the majority of the reading world would hold on to that book by Dale Carnegie as the definitive. This is the definitive way to go about your life socially. And it's a very particular set of rules that he provides, such as, never criticize, always show genuine, sincere appreciation when you want to make a change in someone else, so on and so forth. And I'm seeking out the truth between that and this idea of absolute polarization. when you meet people. I'm sure there is. I'm sure that I'm just thinking too much about it. But you see, on the one hand, you want to, okay, so here's an example of why in between the two there's a problem. For example, when you see a girl and you think she's cute in a Starbucks, a lot of traditional thought would be to like conduct an elderly opener, like say, hey, is that a good laptop? And then talk about the laptop for 20 minutes and then escalate and run game, I suppose, to get to the point where you're seeing enough indicators of interest where you can ask her for a phone number and move forward. Which, yeah, I've read a lot of books like that. I'm sure that every other guy my age in the world has. But you see, there's that, right? And there's this mannerly, unthreatening way to approach someone and introduce you into their life and allow them to make this decision about you. But this book is not like that at all. This book would say, no. Anything that's not how you really truly feel about someone, anything that's not complete honesty is performing, which is dishonest. It would be dishonest to go up to a random girl and to talk about a laptop when all I really want to communicate to her is, hey girl, you cute. I'm Jared. I want to meet you. And so, I mean, also like in a relationship, you read these books, men are from Mars, women are from Venus, or whatever, and you want to make your relationship work. You pull some Dale Carnegie stuff out and you try to manufacture some kind of sincere appreciation and not provide any criticism at all. Is that what's best for the relationship, or should I be myself? Should I unquestioningly and unabashedly provide criticism, not for the sake of criticism, but because it's really how I feel about something and how I think the relationship could be better moving forward? I don't know. I love the idea, though. I love the idea of polarizing people, but I'm worried about how it would affect relationships with women that I already am close to, or in the business world. If I want to do business with another software company, or if I want to help sell someone's home, I don't want to polarize them so much that I lose business, right? Anyway, what do you think? Do you think it's better to conduct properly a situation, or is it better just to be yourself and let the chips fall where they may? Comment below, like and subscribe. I love it when you do. Also, update, today is day 1 of week 2 of my cut, and I can visibly see less water, but my waist circumference and my weight hasn't changed yet. I do feel like I'm a little bit tighter. I do feel like I can see the lines on my stomach a little bit better. My face seems a little thinner around the cheekbone, around the jaw area. But I'm having a great time, and it's pretty easy. In fact, I'm having grilled chicken, pancakes with syrup, eggs, and 2 pints of ice cream for dinner. I can't wait. All right, have a great day, and till next time.